Welcome to Kimmy's Collective. I'm Kim. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm doing a love reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My readings are timeless, so whenever you find this reading, it's the perfect time for you. And please feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit. But don't try to make a message fit, because if it's not your message, it's not your message. Let's get started. All right. I have pre-shuffled the decks, and the bottom of this deck is hooked. So someone may be hooked on something or someone. There's a vibe of someone maybe being a little attached. Let's see what we get, Gemini. Hooked. Then we have same stuff, different day. Okay, so we have same stuff, different day. First energy out. Second energy, is haunted. And the third energy is looking you up and boss daddy. So there is someone that is looking you up. I almost said looking for you. Could have been somebody that you worked with. Is looking for you. But someone is looking you up. Someone that is stable, rich. Could be a business owner or a CEO of some kind of a company, but they're looking you up. Someone is having memories of you and decided possibly to look you up. Then you do have the SSDD, same stuff, different day. This is somebody that could have possibly stolen something from you. Maybe a resort time, wasted your time or something. Because it's the same stuff, different day. Something that haunts you, something like a flashback from the past. Maybe you're having a flashback from the past regarding this person that is trying to look you up. Why am I shuffling these? Because I get to talking. So now at the bottom of the deck is girl fight. I don't even think I looked at the original bottom of the deck, but it's girl fight. So that could have something to do with the SSDD. Like if there's an offer after girl fight, like if someone made an offer to you, that would probably be a bunch of other people coming out of the woodworks looking to fight you for this person, possibly. But they're checking for you. Okay, painful ending. Something could have ended painfully between you. All right, so let's get some tarot. Do I have all the same cards in here? Feels different. I do. All right, so let's get some tarot. Same stuff, different day. First card out is same stuff, different day. 3 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. That's working on something. Working on a reason for celebration. Now we have the 7 of Cups, which is confusion or many choices falling right underneath the 3 of Cups. I'm hearing nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Same stuff. And we have the Queen of Cups showing up, and that is that emotional energy. A lot of cups out here. A lot of cups, and someone is working. Mastering something. Mastering some emotions. And we have the Sun. And we have the Hierophant. I'm thinking someone has choices. This might be the SSDD, the same stuff, different day kind of thing. I feel like they have many choices to choose from. I think there is one, and then there are many choices to choose from. I don't feel like I can lump you in to the same category as with this. I'm feeling like you are like one of a kind, something that they are trying to work on with the Hierophant coming up. It's like the third party type situations make them happy. The many choices make them happy. But what they're working on is like a commitment with you. The Queen of Cups, where their emotion lies. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit. Going within, gaining some clarity. Could be ghosting. So it could mean that you get ghosted, or all their other choices get ghosted. So we have the King of Swords. That's someone that is thinking of what path to go down. They are doing some work. They are looking to collab with someone. I'm seeing second chances, so this could be something that you were dealing with, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. I'm thinking someone wants to, this person wants to plant seeds with you. They want a second chance to collab on something with you. I think they've thought about it long and hard, and they are choosing the path, and the path that has the Lovers on it. Not necessarily looking for the sneaky thing. I think they want to change in their luck with someone more stable. They want to be more stable. Okay. So let's see what Haunted is talking about. This is like the Six of Cups for me, like the flashbacks, the memories. It could be trauma. It could be haunted by some trauma. King of Swords again. Let's see what else we get here. What do we get with this haunted energy, Spirit? Judgment, second chances. So did you possibly give someone a second chance? Now you're haunted by it. Four of Wands. That's that stable, that stability, that firm foundation. Eight of Cups, walking away from emotions that don't serve. Nine of Cups, 8 to the 9, that's a progression, that's wish fulfillment. So you're walking away from something that wasn't fulfilling to something that is. Three of Wands, that is that waiting energy, that anticipation of something new and fresh coming in, something new and passionate. 10 of Cups, that is emotional happiness. So you go from the 8 to the 9 to the 10, that's serious progression. So there's some progress that's been made in this situation. As far as being in anticipation of a passionate new beginning, something that is stable. This is a second chance. So I'm feeling like, even though maybe you were haunted by this person's behavior in the past, I feel like they've been working on themselves. They've gone within and they've fixed all that, and I think they have made certain decisions. They have decided to be a little more committed in a situation, I think. And I think when this person probably, well, I don't see where they came and made you an offer, actually. This is probably just a bit of like a recap of what went down. This could be your person ghosting all of you. The third parties were many and looking for fun and happiness and And this one is where I feel like they have their back to the third party situation and they are working away. They're trying to master something and they're falling right on top of the Queen of Cups. I believe that they're working on the situation with you to bring something in that is stable, something that they are willing to commit to. But possibly when they bring this to you, you're going to have like flashbacks. But I do think you're going to hear them out. You're going to listen to what they have to say. And I think you're going to leave behind old emotions that haunt you from the past. You're going to walk away from those to fulfilling this cup. You have 8 of Cups to the 9. That's 1 cup. That's that Ace of Cups for me. I'm thinking that when it comes, you are going to make that move. 2 of Swords, that's being at a crossroad. And then the Tower. For me right now, Tower is like an aha moment once this offer comes in. Page of Cups, making a gesture. 7 of Pentacles, wanting to plant new seeds and do this thing properly, correctly. Take your time, do it right. Now we have the Devil energy showing up with the Queen of Wands. There is a definite desire for you in this relationship. And it could go both ways, but there is a lot of passion in this. We've got the Devil and the Queen of Wands. 5 of Wands, that's that conflict. 8 of Wands, communication. So maybe, because I did say there's no communication, but there is an offer brewing. I think there may be some fear as to, how to make this presentation, but they're working on it. They're working long and hard, and they're doing a lot of healing of this third party energy, and they want to move forward and end those old cycles. Okay. All right. So yeah. Now let's see, looking you up and Boss Daddy. That follows, because I said I don't see an offer. They're looking you up. They're coming in. These are the thoughts. These are the things that they're doing. And somehow you become haunted with memories of this person. Like I said, I feel like you may have seen them, heard something, what have you. Maybe heard something from the girls that maybe someone was talking about coming in and making you an offer. But I don't think you believed it. Okay, believe it when you see it, right? You have 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck for Boss Daddy and looking you up. So Boss Daddy is probably really in his power. 10 of Pentacles. Looks like he's ready to come in and make an offer. All right, let's see what we get here. What pops? We have the 3 of Wands, and I'm going to say that is in the reverse. So in the upright, it's like a waiting energy. It's waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for something to happen. It showed up in the reverse, which gives me the energy of someone's not waiting anymore. They're gonna come through. We have the 9 of Pentacles, which is that independent energy. They are single. It's a single solo energy. The Moon, a lot of secrets, a lot of things that you don't know about. The Sun, we have the Sun and the Moon side by side. That's masculine and feminine energy. It's given yin and yang. And it also gives what secrets were in the dark will become illuminated, and you will be able to grow from this illumination. We have the 7 of Wands. That is having your defenses up. And the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like all of this was destined to happen, destined to occur. Certain things have to happen in an effort to act like a catalyst to get things moving, to get things moving in a good direction. So everything you've gone through was meant to happen in this devil energy. You might sense this devil energy in this person as well, which is probably why your guard comes up. And then the Seven of Wands, why you're like, hold up, buddy. But I feel like you guys are a match. You're working on it. But no matter what, they're coming through. I don't want to say they're obsessed, but they really do. They have been thinking about you. They've been looking you up. And there is some passion, bit of obsession as it relates to you. They're trying to find you. Bottom of the deck is King of Cups. That's emotional mastery. They have worked on their emotions, and I feel like they have come into mastery of them. You know, preparing themselves to be a counterpart to this Queen of Cups. Eight of Wands, communication. Eight of Swords, mental imprisonment. So their communication to you, when you guys talk, they're looking you up, it's going to put you in your head a bit. What they have to say is going to be a little bit of a challenge for you. But I think you're going to go on and possibly work with them because they make you happy as well. You know, they could be your Ten of Cups. There's the Four of Wands with that firm foundation and commitment, equal give and take, nurturing energy, celebration, second chances granted. And we have the Five of Swords, which is the mind games and the control. Hopefully they don't come in because they are in boss daddy energy, and that could be like emperor energy. But emperor energy can be, if they're not fully healed, can be a bit controlling. And this is the Empress energy that maybe they want to try to control. Eight of Pentacles, but they are going to work on their control issues and make a romantic gesture. I'm not going to go way, way deep on that. But yeah, they're coming through. I don't know what you're going to say. I don't know what you're going to do. But let's get some clarity. Show me the same stuff, different day energy. You've got the King of Wands. King of Wands is the go get 'em energy. What do I want to know? Why did Gemini feel like this was going to be same stuff, different day? Make one pop. What is this energy trying to tell me? Putting down burdens. Ace of Pentacles. Putting it down. King of Cups. I just don't think that you believe that this was what it was. I think did I clarify this already? Because I'm getting basically the same energy. You put this down because I don't think you felt that there was enough emotion in there for you to stick around. That's possibly what had happened in the past. Three of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I think you knew that this person was definitely in their ego, you know, boss daddy energy. I think they enjoyed having all their, you know, people, all these people, like, you know, wanting to love up on them and give them the attention, and, you know, they could go around, you know, being like the boss daddy rich guy, playboy energy. I think they enjoyed that. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor, and I just mentioned that defenses were brought up when the Emperor showed up before. And, you know, they can be bossy, pushy, and they could play the mind games. So I think you just, like, cross that off your list before it even got going. All right, so let's see Haunted. What was haunting Gemini on this particular journey? Knight of Wands. That energy was haunting you. King of Pentacles, that's stability, and Six of Pentacles. It was like they presented themselves in the boss daddy energy, but, you know, their energy was very young and very immature. They were out for, you know, the play, having a good old time, looking for the next shiny new thing. And then there's the Empress. And I think they thought that they could add you to their collection, but they could not. And they had to make a choice. I don't think they made the right choice. They were at a crossroad, and they continued to sneak around on the Queen of Cups. She's under there. And then what happened? Nine of Swords. Waiting for new ships, new things to come into you, and holding on to your peace of mind, your sanity, your bit of groundedness. That's what that Haunted was. When they, or when you even had an inkling that they may return to you, all of that came flooding back. Okay, so let's see, looking you up and boss daddy. We had strength at the bottom of the deck for that too. Let me put that out. But you were strong. All right, now let's see, looking you up and boss daddy with the Devil is the bottom of the deck on this. But I think that there has actually been some growth on this person's part. I think there is still some obsession, still some energy that they may need to work on. Let's see what we get. What is looking you up in boss daddy? What else is this trying to tell us? We have the Chariot moving forward victoriously. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Five of Cups. Go from the emotional happiness after charging in to regret. Ten of Pentacles. King of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. I'm thinking that this person is going to come in. They're going to offer you the world. I think they may still be in a bit of a kind of cocky energy, which is going to make you slow down. You're going to see all that glitters, but their energy is still a little cerebral, not totally like balanced, maybe, you know, head and heart. And I think you're going to choose to take your time on this. Yeah, you're going to let's see what grows from this. You're going to take your time. You're going to tend the garden, but you're going to take your time with it. You're going to be very meticulous about pruning away the dead, the dead leaves and the raunchy roots. This may be something that you want as well. Because this is definitely a soulmate, a soulmate union, falling right on top of the Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Wands. That's that wounded warrior. You've been hurt before by this person. So you're really going to take your time in this. But you know you're going to do this. Six of Cups. This is that person from the past that cheated. But now they want to come in and try and get a Four of Wands with you, have a firm foundation. And there's the Devil energy again. So they're very passionate about you. They still might have their ways about them. So you keep your eyes open. Like you said, take your time. Check things out. I mean, Two of Cups energy, the soulmate energy can happen. But there's still some things that need to be like kind of tested out, make sure. Because like I said, when the King of Swords showed up and kind of like made you raise up, and now you can, probably with further conversation, you'll be able to see that some of their little tricky ways are still there. But you recognize, you see what's going on. Let's see what else. What does this Devil want? I think the mind games and the control may still come from this boss daddy. I still feel like they may want to kind of have a little bit of control over you, over your mind. They are in that Emperor energy. Plus the Devil. Saw the Devil twice. Page. Yeah, they're going to be acting awfully like immature here. And it's going to cause you to go within and rest. This is going to take some time. The Wheel of Fortune is under here. And I think it's going to take some work to get things cranking. I don't know if you up for it or not. When there's the Wheel of Fortune again. So there's some things that still need to probably go through. But the wheel, I mean, it's a 10. It's closing of cycles, things closing down. It may be a single energy. I was going to say, it may be you shutting down the possibility. It doesn't look like it here, though. There's going to be, I think you may shut down, but they're going to still be coming with offers. You've got 2 offers here. You had a couple aces out here as well. Ace of Wands is looking at me. I know we got some something else underneath here, but we have the Ace of Cups. You may shut this whole thing down and choose yourself. Choose yourself over any kind of heartbreak, anytime. Okay. So it looks like, with this being the last card out, Lord knows I went deep. This is all fated to happen. Whatever is going on, you needed to go through this. You needed to maybe use your discernment, to where you don't get involved, which is what you're doing. You don't get into this same stuff different day. Days gone by, you were probably all a part of this and didn't even realize it. But now you know. When you know, you know. And this whole situation haunted you. You're in your power. They are in their power as well. But like I said, if there's not a good balance, this Emperor could be a little distorted. And it looks like they may still be a little bit distorted. They have intentions to come through. They are definitely coming through to see about you. But you got to make sure their intentions are right, completely right, before you make any kind of move towards them or let them come towards you. Okay, so let's see what needs to be surrendered. Surrender to creativity. It's telling me, go do something else. Keep your mind off of this until this person does whatever they need to do um, to win you back. So you go do something else. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. All right. What else does Gemini need to release? So it just feels like this is something that you've gone through. And for it to be haunting you, you could have gone through it a couple times, 2, 3, 4 times. And you may be like the number one that they keep coming back to. But you're at a point where you can see like the writing on the wall. You get little little nigglings, like, ooh, this doesn't feel right. Something is up. And then that's when the devil energy shows up here. And the cheating energy. So yeah, anyway. So surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. And surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. And the new bottom is surrender your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. I think that's where you are with this. You're going to back up and let this thing breathe. I don't see you shutting them down or shutting them out or anything like that. I think you're like, looking them up too. You're checking out to see what kind of energy they're in and what they're trying to bring to this table. Okay, so let's get a message from your higher self. Bottom of the deck is a difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. All right. What does Gemini need to know from their higher self? Anything else for Gemini? Bottom of the deck is awaken all your senses. Slow down and become aware of them. Now you have 3. Listen to the eternal song of your soul. Tune into it and learn to trust it. I think you are. Leave your usual social circles behind. Seek out true companions. A light-filled angel is at your side. It watches over you at every dark doorway. So you're being protected. I think your angels are there watching over you. They're like thumping you in the head when something's not right, saying, hey, look at that kind of thing. But I think, you may be interested in kind of checking out to see what's going on. I think they're going to paint a pretty picture for you. But keep your eyes open. Okay, so now let's get a message from Spirit. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Quick messages. What does Spirit want Gemini to know? Any messages for Gemini? Okay, those are your messages. Let's see what you get. Your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decisions rationally but sensibly. If your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that and rise above it. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms into your life. What areas of your life are you avoiding? That too. Are they causing you upset, worry, disrupted sleep? If so, these are the areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. We see that you are on the brink of a breakthrough that you have patiently been waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. Yeah, I feel like this could be a successful situation, but you know, hey, it's hard to teach old dogs new tricks completely. There's still going to be some remnants of the old mixed in with the new. And the last message is, make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. And the new bottom is, be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception. And that's on them. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty you hold within. Stand tall in your power. Yeah, so if this person comes back in just a little wishy-washy, stand firm in your power. I mean, that might be just what's needed to shake out the rest of the BS that they may be housing. I mean, if they want to come to you, they got to come to you correct, right? You're going to come to them correct. So, yeah. So now we're going to wrap this baby up with a card of guidance from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. The bottom of the deck is Ishtar with communion. So let's see what message the goddesses have for you. Guidance. One card of guidance for Gemini. Thank you. New bottom is Creative Spark with Bridget. Your card is Arian Rod with Time. Number 3. So this may take a little bit of time, but if you ain't got nothing else to do. Number 3, Arian Rod. Time. Right now, you have all the time in the world to reach the fullest potential of your intentions and desires. Arian Rod, the Celtic goddess of time, is your ally, and she will ensure your timing is perfect. The hours will expand to gift you with the space you need to complete anything you started. Today, recognize that no matter what is in front of you, time is your friend. Consider that everything you intend and desire also has its own relationship to time, and all will come to you in the perfect form in the perfect moment. Patience, dedication, and quiet anticipation are delicate yet potent allies now. Arian Rod is your champion, and your timing is perfect. So have patience here. You got a lot of cards out there. Some stuff you still got to go through, but if this is your person, it is your person. Now your alignment message is, do you worry there's not enough time or that you might be running out of it? Do you feel that you are too late, too stressed, or too overwhelmed to get where you need to go? This attitude is fueled by fear, which has a strange and unusual power to contract time. Arian Rod, the goddess of time, has an alignment task for you. Breathe deeply and trust the process. Know that even if you are temporarily struggling, you will always have enough time to choose how you experience your reality. You can always course correct. Consider this truth. Struggles, disappointments, or seeming delays are all part of the experience of life on life's terms. Yet, Arian says, this too shall pass. When cool heads prevail and faith steers your course, treasure is never far away. Call on the goddess Arian when you begin to feel overwhelmed, and she will remind you of these truths. Okay. All right, Gemini, so that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you, but most of all, I hope it helps you in some way. So if you like these messages, please hit the like, subscribe, and share, and leave me some comments. So until the next time, I will see you then. You take care. Bye-bye.